Oh, the mailman's here.
Hey,
Going on, guys?
outfit too, or full
Barry.
uniform. I'm sorry.
Going on, guys?
Outfit.
Barry, you got the
Barry?
shorts
All right,
on?
Barry.
I do.
Attaboy.
Bad choice.
No, it's a good
No,
choice.
man.
It's a little chilly out there today.
Yeah, it is a little chilly.
All right. For shorts, anyways.
So, did you get a lot of feedback from your appearance the other day?
I did get some people that said I had a face for radio and, those kind of jokes, but they said I did okay, which I was happy to hear.
Nice.
Happy to hear.
Good.
Mostly smart-ass stuff, though?
Exactly. You know that.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, right.
I get it.
Right.
All right. Well, we got 5 questions for you. You can, you don't have to answer. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a certain length answer. Just let it rip, whatever you think. First question, the Detroit Sports 105.1 contest has led to the play-by-play job for the WNBA's Minnesota Lynx. Tell us why you're so excited to be the voice of the Lynx at your press conference.
God, wow. I wasn't expecting this. I guess if I was working in Minnesota, I'd be glad I'm not a mailman. That would be about the only good thing about it. Doing play-by-play, though, I guess it's a way to move up, right?
Yeah.
I like the Minnesota
Good
Timberwolves.
You got to break in somewhere.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So you'll do a good job and then hope that the Timberwolves pick you up.
Right. That's about the best thing I could say.
Okay. Your new PD, I guess that'd be Dave Shore, tells you at one of your new shows that you must make a splash by demanding someone in the Lions organization be fired. Who is it and why?
You know what? For me, it's easy. It's Martin Mayhew. I just don't think he's done a very good job. And because of coming from Matt Millen, he really had a lot to prove, and I don't think he's done it. Yeah, he'd be gone in my, and that probably means you'd have to have a new coach when the new GM comes in next year.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't have a problem with that either. I was a fan of Caldwell, but this season is a disaster. I don't know, and the fact that he hasn't stepped in and started playing, doing play calling, so I'm done. I'm done with all of them. But I'd start off with Martin. He'd be first
You're
on the
done
list.
with all of them. I love it.
Really am. I would.
Great answer.
Martin would be the first, though.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah.
The thing about Caldwell is he had such a good year last year. You'd figure there's nothing he can do this year to get fired. He's got at least a couple years leash.
Right.
But 0-5.
And a disaster on top of it.
But what's been the difference? They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything in the offseason.
They really didn't.
They didn't add anything.
No,
They
they
messed
didn't.
up the
They lost-
suiting.
they lost
said
people.
bye-bye to him.
It was a net loss.
They didn't improve, just like from 2011 to 2012.
Remember
They sat
Vegas?
pat.
Vegas had Joe Philbin as the first ready-to-be-fired coach, and second on the list was Jim
Man,
Caldwell. So he is now the favorite to not make it through the season.
That paid
After
out
a year
then.
and 5 games,
Yeah.
Right.
that's amazing.
Yeah, he's like 5-2 to get canned, which is that's a heavy favorite.
Wow. Well, he did lose the last 2 games last year, too, so he's technically on a 7-game losing streak.
Yep, he is.
Okay. Did you watch a baseball game yesterday a little bit, the Blue Jays?
You know what? I'm upset. When I got out of here, I actually took the dog for a walk because I had to, and I was listening to you guys talk about the game. It sounds like I missed the best inning in baseball ever.
It was pretty good.
Ever.
Pretty entertaining.
And of course, peaking with the Bautista home run.
Right.
Did you see the replay?
I saw the bat flip. Yeah, the bat throw.
It was a hell of a blast, a hell of a bat flip,
Right.
throw, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
In fact, I thought it was one of the most exciting home runs in recent postseason baseball. Name one you thought was as exciting or more, and why?
Well, God, I guess when it comes to postseason baseball, the one I remember is Maglio's, but that's not postseason.
It was postseason.
It got it into the World
It's
Series. You're
postseason,
right.
sure.
For some reason, I was thinking, that has to be it. I mean, after the terrible season that they had, losing 119 games, and to come back and then be able to go to the World Series was just such a relief.
2 years later, I think.
Yeah, it was just such a relief. It was like, wow, they actually did it. They're going to the World Series. They're back. And I was a big fan of the 84 team. So it had been forever. It was just so nice to see the Tigers back. That was it for me, definitely.
All right. Bad news after the game Saturday after Michigan State beats Michigan State. Jim Harbaugh is hit by a car and killed after his first win over Michigan State.
Wow.
You are
That's
asked
terrible.
I
to
know.
name the next Michigan head coach, and Les Miles was in the car with Jim and was also killed. So you can't hire Les Miles.
Can't do Les Miles. And I don't think I'd want him anymore anyways.
I didn't think so, but it just seemed like such an easy answer.
Right,
best
exactly.
answer so
Take it away from
right. I'd say Kyle Whittingham at Utah, because I don't know how you win in Utah, but he's doing it.
I like that.
Baylor, I sort of get, even though they're in Texas and you'd think they shouldn't be able to win, they are in Texas. It's Utah. I'm shocked every time. They just keep moving up. They play well. I think he does really well in his bowl games, too, on top of that. And he's young enough. That would be the guy I would go for.
That's a great answer.
Somebody who wins in places you really shouldn't win. And I don't think of Utah as a big football area.
Isn't he on the Urban Meyer tree?
Yeah.
With him,
Oh,
yeah.
was he? Okay.
Yeah, he was on there.
No, I think it's a great answer. Finally, you are the judge handling the NFL's appeal of the Brady case. Do you
Right.
suspend him for a couple or let him go?
God, if I'm the judge, I really wish they would just get rid of it.
You are the judge.
Yeah, if I'm so tired of it. I still say he
That's usually
impeded
a
the-
judge's rule. I'm tired of this.
I really am. I'd like to send them both, just get them both out of there. But I'd have to say, it's got to be 2 games. I still think he impeded the investigation. I do.
Yeah.
But I think 4 games was ridiculous, to be honest with you. That's the same suspension for a PED violation, right?
True.
Yeah, that was always seemed ridiculous to me. 2 at the most. Yeah, you shouldn't have. I think he should have done a better job of cooperating with him.
His rights,
Excellent.
to,
Damn right.
his rights to due
You're
process
damn
shouldn't be
right.
violated either. But
Excellent
whatever.
answer.
I'd break the rules.
Oh, yeah. Come on.